Are you ready for 5 easy phone sales tips? I've got them for you today on this episode of the Inside BS Show. Hi, I'm Dave Lorenzo. Today I've got 5 easy phone sales tips for you. And here's the thing about selling on the phone. Most people make it way more complicated than it needs to be. The first thing you need to know, and the first step in my 5-step phone sales process, is to be invited to the call. You're not making cold calls. You're being invited to a call. So here's what you're going to do. The whole ball game when it comes to getting people on the phone is getting an introduction. So go on LinkedIn and do research on the people that you're calling first. This is not selling vacuums door to door. You're not banging on doors hoping to get somebody on the phone that may someday buy your product or your service. What you're looking to do today is get invited to a call with somebody else. So go on to LinkedIn, see who your connections are, and see who they know that could potentially use your product or service. Then ask for an introduction. So step 1 is to be invited to the call by asking for an introduction. Step 2 is to tell the person introducing you to your prospect, tell them the reason why you want to talk to this person. Here's how this goes. You're going through your LinkedIn contacts and you see that your best friend Phil is connected to Joan, and Joan is the CFO of a local hospital group. You sell a product that every hospital absolutely must have, and you have a competitive advantage. The experience of working with you is better than anyone else, because here's the thing. You make sure they never run out of this critical product, and you make sure they never run out of the critical product by only shipping them the exact amount they need to get through the month. So for the CFO, this is just-in-time ordering, and the CFO never has to worry about if he or she is spending too much on the product or service. You explain this reason why to your friend, and you say to your friend, introduce me to Joan, the CFO, because I'm going to keep her inventory of critical protective equipment fully stocked, but I'm only going to sell her what she needs for that month. So she's never going to spend more money than she has to. She's never going to have precious money tied up in inventory. This is the reason why I want the introduction. So step 2 is to give the reason why. Step 3 is to simply write out the script. Just simply write out the script you want your friend to say, and then email it to him. And then he is going to make the introduction. He's going to do it via email, and then he's going to pick up the phone and call. He's going to do this because his friend, his LinkedIn connection, Joan, the CFO, is going to benefit from meeting you. And then once the connection is made, you're going to follow up, and you're going to say, hi, Joan, my buddy Phil introduced me to you via email, and he may have mentioned me to you in a conversation. He thought it was great. It would be great for us to meet, and here's the reason why. I can save you money. It doesn't have to be tied up in inventory. I just need 10 minutes to demonstrate my system to you. I'd love to speak with you on the phone for 10 minutes. That's the email you send in response to the introduction. You can also leave that in a voicemail. The next step, Step 4, is Joan's going to call you back, and she's going to invite you on an appointment. Now, in the event that she doesn't, you're going to follow up with that email and that voicemail script I just gave you. You're going to follow up 3 times with it. If she doesn't call back after the 3 times, you're going to put her on your list, and you're going to move on to somebody else. When she calls you to schedule the appointment, or when her team calls you to schedule the appointment, you take 15 minutes and 15 minutes only, and you say to Joan, thanks for inviting me onto this call today. Joan, tell me, what are you hoping I can do for you? Now, Joan's going to say, well, Dave, I heard from you and I heard from Phil that you have this great system. I got a lot of money tied up in inventory. I'd like to save money on my inventory. She's asking you for a solution now, and that's step 5. You simply talk about your solution, or you do a demo of your solution, and then you say, you told me that you need help because you're keeping too much money tied up in your inventory. Would you like some help with that? That's step 5, to ask if they would like some help. So the 4 steps in this process that get you to step 5 are critical. Do research. Use LinkedIn to do research. See who knows people that could benefit from your product or service. Then ask the people who are connected to this person to make the introduction for you. Then give them the reason why you want to be introduced. Give them the reason how you're going to help them, the way that show them the way that you're going to help them so that they can articulate it to the other person. They make the introduction. You follow up and say, my friend Phil recommended that I call you. I heard that you wanted to reduce the amount of money you were spending on inventory or whatever the reason is. My friend Phil told me that you had this specific problem and I can help you solve it. Let's schedule an appointment. It will only take X number of minutes. And then when you get on the call, you're invited onto the call. Say, thank you for inviting me onto the call. Do your demo and say, now you just told me the reason why you wanted to have the call was X. Would you like some help with it? And you've got a closed deal. Those are the 5 steps to being successful at selling on the phone. Employ them today. Be invited onto the call. No cold calls. You got to be invited onto the call. Until next time, my name is Dave Lorenzo. This is the Inside BS Show. We got a new training tip right here for you every day. Make sure you come right back here tomorrow for a new training tip. I will see you back here again tomorrow. Until then, here's hoping you make a great living and live a great life.